Hey guys, today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've seen a lot of stuff in the news recently about bullying and how kids are now hurting themselves over this, killing themselves even. I just wanted to take the time to speak out against that. Myself, as you can imagine, if you actually watch my channel, you'd know I used to weigh 386 pounds, and as a kid, you can imagine, I was also really large, so children would absolutely be totally cruel to me. Name-calling, terrible pranks on me. I had the luxury of being a very big guy from a young age, so most people would not try to get physical with me, so I was lucky in that respect. But a lot of individuals are not as lucky. And children and adults alike are even bullying. But children, I feel that the reason that they're bullying is from lack of education from role model types in their lives. We don't tell kids from a young age that bullying is wrong. We don't tell children that there are repercussions to those actions. And we as human beings, when it comes to children, we have an obligation to educate them about this stuff. The things that children say to other children can literally affect the outcome of their lives. It can take away what they could have potentially been without those insults in their lives, without those names, without changing the way that those individuals think about themselves. And we can't continue to say things like boys will be boys, girls will be girls, kids will be kids, because that's not true. Children are inherently good. They are kind, they love, they hug. These things are taught. And if they are taught to those individuals, they will go ahead and teach them to other people through these cruel actions. They will alienate individuals. They will make individuals feel terrible to themselves, and those people may end up hurting themselves. By not educating children, we are not only forcing other children to live with those terrible feelings we're going to get. If those children hurt themselves, and your child or any child around you was part of it, that's literally going to affect them too. They will have to live with regret of those individuals hurting themselves for the rest of their lives. If that kid kills themselves, what kind of an impact do you think that's going to have on the child that was bullying as well? That is going to royally screw them up. We have to take the time to tell people that this stuff's not right. And if you're an adult that's bullying another individual in their lives, why? What right do you have to do something like that? What does that make you feel? Does it empower you? But personally, not trying to bully you, but that is a pathetic action to take against another individual, and you have no right to do so. You can't look down on people for the way that they are. You can't look down on the people for the way that they look or the jobs that they have. Everybody in this life is equal. The only people that I would say are not are those that actually live to hurt other individuals. When you die, you can be surrounded by things, or you can be surrounded by people that love you. And if you were an individual that only treated people cruelly, then you yourself do not know how to love. And therefore, the people around you that you think love you probably don't, because you've never given that to them. They don't know how to love you. Now, to those individuals that are being bullied, I promise you things do get better. I won't lie, as an adult, there are a few people left that will be nasty at times, but that number drops off exponentially. Pretty much non-existent, honestly, in the working world. And honestly, the only opinions that truly matter are those that love you. And the ones that love you are the ones that don't talk to you in a derogatory manner. They're the people that lift you up in your life. So, if people have told you things like you're worthless or whatnot, you're not. Those individuals, they might have something wrong in their life. They might feel terrible about themselves, so they're pushing on you. They might be trying to make themselves look better for some stupid reason. Or they may just be cruel individuals. And if you're a bully, your actions, like I said, do have repercussions. And one day, whether or not you believe me at this particular moment, you will live with regret, whether or not someone hurts themselves. Once I finished high school, I had a lot of people that bullied me actually come up to me to apologize. Now, I'm not the individual that hangs on to stuff like that. I do remember, but I have no feelings that go along with those particular actions that those individuals took. But they themselves have to live with that kind of stuff. Whereas I get to move on. Now, through all the things that have happened to me in my life, and through the health issues that I have and the pain that I have to go through every single day, I've come to a realization and a piece of advice that you yourself should listen to. You can allow the terrible things that happen in your life and the terrible things that people say about you define who you are. Or you can use them to become the person you want to be, or stay away from the person you don't want to be. Although these things do affect how you feel about yourself, you ultimately have to make the decision on who you are. And if somebody is tormenting you, you have to tell somebody. And if you're an individual that has the ability to impact a child's life, it's your responsibility to educate them on this, whether or not it's about being bullied or bullying another individual. It's time to stop saying things like kids will be kids, and it's time to start taking responsibility for their education and making sure that this kids will be kids crap is abolished. Now, with all that being said, if you actually agree with what I have to say, or you think there's someone that can use what I'm saying, then please take the 10 seconds to click the like button and the minute to pass it on. I'm going to head off to the gym now. Everybody have a great day.